Hey, what's going on guys, it's Chum here and welcome back to another episode of our Pokemon X Nuzlocke. Now today, you guys can see we're not standing where we started off or ended off last episode, but rather we are starting off here in Lumio City and we are going to be heading towards, I believe, Lysander's Cafe. In the last episode, what's her face? Serena told us, hey, there's a big problem. Lysander's trying to destroy the world. We should go interfere and make sure he doesn't do that. And so we're here now. And we're gonna deal with them. It's funny because I realized that she told us to go to the cafe where we first met Lysander, which is obviously not this cafe. I don't think she's ever been here with us in the story, but regardless, we are here, and we are gonna go through and just what? We're gonna take on Team Flare. We're gonna save the day. We're gonna be the hero, and we're gonna pick up a legendary Pokemon at the end of it. Hopefully, that is the plan. Now, we aren't exactly the safest person in the world right now as we stay in here, but I think. You know what, Scrafty can hit us with a high jump kick. I don't want that to happen. So we're going to switch into Brute Root. Brute Root is our only answer to fighting types because every other Pokemon on our team is weak to it. We've got Rock, we've got Ice, we've got Steel. It's all just unfortunate. I mean, Golduck isn't weak to it, but still it's not a fun time regardless. Because Scrafty hits like a truck. I mean, just, what do you call it? High jump kick hits like a truck regardless. Either way, only one Pokemon we can Mega Pedal Dance and it'll be just fine. But honestly, right now, I'm really looking forward to getting some new encounters on the team, and it's going to be a while, because we have to go through all of the, all of the Team Flare stuff, and I don't think we go to any new routes in the process, so that's going to be quite unfortunate. Either way, we get double Scary Face, because we need to be extra slow for the Scrafty, but that's not going to matter, because Pedal Dance should one-shot this thing, unless it magically is, wow, it doesn't? That special defense is ridiculous on Scrafty, and we eat that up, not a problem, and then Pedal Dance comes through for a second time, and we take it out. Now, one thing I want to address is that I don't actually have a flying Pokemon on our team, or in our box, or in our dead box. I haven't caught any Pokemon capable of learning Fly, so for that matter, I have sent myself from another game a Pokemon that does have Fly. It's not in the party right now, but in case I need to use it, it is there in the box for me to pick up so I can fly, because obviously the Nuzlocke rules and limitations on captures shouldn't affect my ability to fly across the map, because that's just ridiculous in my opinion. But if you don't agree with me, then feel free to let me know in the comment section below, but I just think that I shouldn't leave it up to a roll of the dice to whether or not I can fly, because you don't want to see episodes where I run across routes for 20 minutes just to get to a new place. It's not fun. Either way, this time we can deal with the Light Pot here. I think we'll just go with the Dragon Claw. It's stronger than Rock Tomb. And, I mean, why not? Dragon Claw is Dragon Claw. And it looks good. It does good damage. It takes out Light Pods without a problem. And we're good to go. Tyrantrum gaining a tiny bit of experience. And we're good to go. We should be able to go downstairs now. I think. Because there's a hidden door behind this thing. And they just told me, even though I think she just said I'll never be able to figure it out. I figured it out within like a second. Because, I mean, we're a genius here. Oh my god, it's Lysander. Welcome. This world will eventually reach the point of no return. Saving the lives of all is impossible. Only the chosen ones will obtain a ticket to tomorrow. Do you want to have a ticket, or do you want to stop me? Show me in battle. Oh, I did not realize we're going to battle him right here, and I should have known that, because why wouldn't you, I guess? I guess it's probably the first time you go into a team's base and you battle the leader straight away, and then again at the end. It's very confusing, but Mienfoo is here. And that is not scary in the slightest. I mean, it's a little guy. But again, it is a fighting type, which we cannot afford to stay on. We're going to switch to Brute Root. We'll resist whatever fighting type move it goes for, and then we'll hit it up with probably a Venoshock. We don't need to Mega Evolve, and Pedal Dance again is risky. If you guys saw last episode, if I lock myself with a Pedal Dance, there's a very high chance that something can come in and kill me while I'm just throwing pedals everywhere dancing. It's a bit risky. Either way, we'll Mega Evolve just because Venusaur's Venusaur. I mean, there's never a reason not to Mega Evolve Venusaur. Even if you have other Megas on the team, Venusaur's just too good. I mean, Brute Root always comes through. So a Venoshock, this should KO. This thing isn't even evolved. You know, I mean, I'm a Mega. There you go. One shot. I think we're 5 levels above. Pretty significant margin. And what do we have coming up next? We have a Pyroar. Don't want to stay in here. I think we'll switch into Nessie. Actually, no, we'll switch into Tyrantrum, because we resist everything, both stabs, and Nessie doesn't actually resist. Nessie just has water type moves. So Tyrantrum will come. I still haven't named this. I still haven't nicknamed this thing. I need to get my shit together, because right now I am I am all over the place. But we think we quad resist that, and that was still a ridiculous amount of damage for quad resistance. Dark Pulse goes for, so we don't resist that, but I mean, whoa. Okay, it was crit. Oh my goodness, that was way too much damage. And we don't even one-shot. Alright. Do we believe we outspeed? We're not risking that. We're going to heal up first. So Hyper Potion. Yeah, we'll need a Hyper Potion. I can't believe that Dark Pulse crit. I thought that was like the raw damage of Dark Pulse. I was going to lose my mind. Yeah, so here we go. Another Dark Pulse. We should take this pretty well. They'll need a crit to KO us. And, I mean, we can put our money on there's no crit. We got the speed drop. We should be faster, yeah. So we didn't need to heal up. It wasn't necessary, but it's always safe. It's always better to play safe. Especially when I keep dwindling my team down to these few members. I need to get some new ones. And it's really funny because every single time I've lost a member, it's always been the latest addition to the team since our initial moment where we kind of lost a lot of Pokemon. So Psych Up, we don't really care about Psych Up. Don't worry about it. Sapphire, you're good to go. I mean, you do have Scratch still, I think, which is a bit silly. I was going to stay in here, but we're definitely not staying in anymore. I think we should be able to have a safe switch into Nessie, and we can just, you know, dwindle this thing down with our Ice Beam, because that's neutral, of course, being Water Flying, that Gyarados is. We should be good to go. Outrage, yeah, definitely did not want to stay in there. There was no way in hell we were doing that. We should tank this Outrage pretty well. We can take 2, that's all we really care about. Rocky Helmet still surprises me with how much damage it does. It's unbelievable. We take a second Outrage and then we'll heal up afterwards. And we'll fire off the Ice Beam. Okay, good, it's not a crit, we should be fine. That's doing it, and that he's already confused, which is great for us. That's really good for us. And this will do not. Wow. I didn't say it, but I was thinking it. Like, I have a feeling we're gonna get the freeze. I'm a wizard now. I know that he's frozen, but the chance to thaw is so high in these like recent games. I don't want to risk it. So he is frozen solid. You rarely ever see the animation because like nothing really freezes. It's a 10% chance at best on anything. It's kind of ridiculous. Again, frozen solid. We go for the Ice Beam. I think it's a 2-shot kill even from here because it didn't do too much damage. Gyarados is a pretty defensive beast. Look at that. It's barely a 2-hit kill. That's kind of ridiculous. But I can't complain. We did get the freeze, which is absolutely crazy. Could you imagine if like the frozen status was something you can impart with a move that does no damage, like in the same way you can do sleep powder and all that sort of stuff? Imagine if you could freeze in the same nature. That'd be ridiculous. But to be honest, it wouldn't be surprising because freeze, like, you know, the frozen status is kind of the same as sleep, except currently sleep has a set number of turns that it can be its max length. I don't think frozen has that right now. Foul play, that shouldn't do anything, dude. I'm not a special attack. I'm not a physical attacker. But oh my goodness, I did a ridiculous amount. Apparently, I'm more of a physical attacker than I thought. But we take out the Mercury, no problem. I think that might have been a crit. I didn't read it, but I think I saw it in the corner of my eye. And we almost get a level, but we take out Lysander, which is great. And then he says something random that I didn't read, and then we get to move on and explore this very reminiscent base. Your convictions and those of your Pokemon please me. You were here to stop me, but I asked you to wait. I tried to save people and the world with the profit from this lab, but my efforts had no effect. The world was just too vast and too full of fools that I couldn't save through my hard work alone. That's why I decided the only way to save the world was to take it all for myself. I don't expect that I will ever make you understand how I think and feel. To try to stop the ultimate weapon if you must, but to do so you will have to explore our lab and have Pokemon battles with all you meet. I like how he's explaining the general basis of the game. It's really weird. Oh, and as for the elevated key, one of the Team Flare scientists you've met on your journey has it. Okay, so he's literally explaining to us how to beat his little base room, which is quite interesting. Another point towards the fact that this game was a little bit too easy, that they tell you things that, like, anyone who's, you know, played a good amount of these games, or, you know, anyone who hasn't played, anyone who's played any other game, why am I doing this? Anyone who's played any other game barring X and Y will know all this sort of stuff, but they're teaching, I guess, the newbies. It's a good way to teach the newbies, but still it's like kind of weird that you make it so on rails, I guess. Like, I remember playing Red and Blue and Yellow, obviously, and way back when, I think I was playing I can't remember exactly what it was, I think from memory I was playing like Fire Red, Leaf Green at the time, and I'm going around doing things, and I'm like, I was thinking to myself, how on earth did the 6, 7-year-old me, however old I was I was probably younger when I first started playing, but how did the young version of me ever figure out where to go? Because red, blue, yellow, just first generation, never told you anything. You kind of just like, oh, I beat this gym, now what? Like, they never really tell you where to go. You kind of just explore and find the next gym on your own, which is really interesting. To think that they went from like nothing to everything. Now, Hydro Pump, forget Brian, we want Hydro Pump. I love the animation for Hydro Pump. It's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful move. And Nessie learns Hydro Pump. It's just a great move. I love Hydro Pump. One of the classics. One of the golden age moves, if you will. So good. Either way, we defeated our first Team Flare grunt of the episode, I think. No, we defeated the other two were Team Flare grunts, kinda, but they were like wearing other clothes, so does it really count? I think we have to go through this little teleporter. Just like the olden days where we had teleporters and like panels that push you around. Is it really going to be this quick? We just go through one room and then we elevator? Because that's kind of crazy. I'm pretty sure that's not the case, so that would be ridiculous. Mighty N is here, and we're going to destroy it with one Dragon Claw, I hope. If not, then that's bad luck. And this person finally has 2 Pokemon. Okay, we're not going to destroy it with one Dragon Claw now that we've been intimidated, but we should be okay to go for 2 Dragon Claws. I don't think this thing can kill us. I'll admit, though, I did not realize that we were on 90 HP. It does go for Taunt, that does not matter. We wouldn't actually one-shot it, period. Because it survived on like 50, 45%. Kind of what? Sucker Punch? Pro Plays. Interesting strat. Taunt Sucker Punch. I mean, it guarantees every Sucker Punch hit, but I mean, why wouldn't you risk it? I don't know. It's quite interesting. It's a quite interesting set. Either way, Druddigon is here. We're not staying in. I don't know if we can one-shot. I don't know if we had speed. There's too many questions up in the air. We're going to switch into Lapras again, because Lapras is obviously carrying the Ice Beam, the original Dragon destroying move from way back when. And once Nessie is out, we'll take something. What's it going to be? Probably a Dragon Claw, yeah. What do you expect? Not gonna lie, I really love Druddigon's design. I didn't like it initially, but for whatever reason, the way that its head is and that's like flat on the middle and then spike on the outside, I really like that. But its Gen 5 sprite I didn't like as much. I don't know why. I just wasn't really that big of a fan. Either way, you can see me looking at my Pokemon. I'm being a fool because I'm actually trying to heal my Pokemon. There you go, Hyper Potion. Gotta play it safe as always. Like I said, don't want to risk things like every other Pokemon that has already died. I've risked them way too many times. Go for the second Dragon Claw. Again, this shouldn't do more than half. I don't think it did last time. No, we're good to go. I love having a Pokemon as tanky as Nessie. It's amazing. That's my bag. That's not my fight. That's not my fight. An Ice Beam. Wow, have you already used 5 Ice Beams? Jesus. Oh, because we used a bunch on Gyarados. That's why. That is why. Alright, so Druddigon's down. I think that was both their Pokemon, right? Yeah. They had 2, and it was Mighty and Druddigon. It's a real quick jump. Hey, like Mighty seems like kind of like a really basic newbie kind of Pokemon. Not that Mighty is weak, but it's an early game Pokemon. And this person goes from early game evolution to freaking Druddigon, like a pretty ferocious dragon type. Quite interesting. Either way, I think I don't know what's meant to happen here. I'm gonna go on the green pad. I don't even know what she said. I should have read that. That would have been very important, or it might have been very important. Either way, we're gonna roll up here. Do I want these items? I don't think I'm going to actively try and hunt them down, but if I get the chance to grab... No! I don't want to battle you or talk to you or anything. But if I have to, I guess I will. So Team Flare Grunt again with 2 Pokemon. Swalot is here for a second time. I think we're on good HP, I think. I don't know if we're not. I'll have to heal up. I can't remember if I OHKO'd the last Swalot I fought, but I'm not going to risk it. Risking it is just, well, let's not use those. Let's use these. Risking it is far from worth it, so we won't worry about that. Hyper Potion comes through, get us back to full health so we can look fine and pretty and green. And now we're going to have to take another extra move to kill this thing because it's got higher defenses, which is not what we like to see. Well, no, that's not what we want to do. We want to Earthquake. It's definitely not going to one-shot after the defense increase on the Swallow, but it'll still do a pretty significant amount. I don't even think it would have one-shot initially. Swallow? How dare you? I think it's not going to get full health, right? It's going to get a good amount of HP. Wow, it got nothing. I was expecting half. That was really nothing. That was like what, 25%? That's a pretty pathetic heal, not gonna lie. Then again, the whole idea is that you stockpile more than once. I'd love to see stockpile properly used in the metagame. It'd be a really interesting set. I'd like to see that, but not enough Pokemon learn it, I don't think. Like, it's what? The only Pokemon I think of are Pelipper and Swallow. I think of nothing else when I think of stockpile. Either way, a Liepard is here. We've already seen what happens when we deal with Liepard versus Tyrantrum. Tyrantrum just swings his little hands and murders souls. And it's actually quite funny that Tyrantrum's like main dragon type move is Dragon Claw. Like when his hands are so tiny, it doesn't make sense. But whatever. Pokemon doesn't always make sense. Either way, Team Flare guy is down and we get to move on even further. And hopefully we can go to that room. I think Dexio and Cena, I believe is her name, are in some room. Maybe not this one, maybe the next one. What's in here? They are here. What's up, guys? I think they give me revives too, which is pointless. No sign of him here either. I love how they thought, like, obviously themselves. Their master's so dumb. Have you seen anything? We're looking for a really tall guy. And I mean tall. If you stretched out a Seviper and stood it up, he'd be that tall. Oh, so looking for AZ, not Lysander. We received some intelligence that Team Flare is also trying to find him for some reason. His relationship to Team Flare is a mystery, but... Oh, by the way, I've got something for you. Take these with you, chum. The most useless item in a Nuzlocke, revives. Fun times. Again, the game being really easy, give me revives. Oh wait, we met some time ago, but I didn't get your name then. I've never heard your name before, not once. Then why did someone just say it? Anyway, we came here at a certain professor's request to stop Team Flare. I assume your goal is the same. Don't do anything reckless, okay? We won't be too reckless. We get free... I don't know why I went in there if I knew they were going to give me revives. Because obviously I can't use them. Alright, we'll fly across here, and I don't think we can go in. I think we're backtracking now. Are we? I don't know. We're just making waves. We're going somewhere. Hopefully that somewhere is the right way. If not, then bad luck. And Tyrantrum right now is getting a lot of screen time, which I'm really loving it. It's going great. So Tyrantrum's here. Good things are happening. And again, Dragon Claw on the Liepard. Like what is a Liepard to a Dragon Claw? And Dunzo Funzo it is. Awesome. And we get level 50 on Tyrantrum, which is really, really good. I'm loving it. I am loving it. Now, what's next? Mariana? Dude, they all have the same Pokemon. It's like basic Dark type and then something kind of scary. Apart from that Druddigon. The Druddigon was actually scary. Then again, teams, they're meant to have the same Pokemon. But I wish there was a lot more variety. Especially given that there are so many different types of these really basic bad guy Pokemon in all the generations. Yeah, they tend to stick to 1 or 2 generations in every game. Kind of strange. Either way, we defeated our final Team Flare grunt of the floor, and we get to move on. And we're gonna find another one. Just kidding, not the final one. That's gonna send us back. We don't want to go backwards. We have to battle you too. What up, Team Flare woman? She's gonna send me spinning. Are you one of the green plates that I stand on and fly away? Houndoom. I like that. This is my favorite basic Dark type 4-legged Pokemon. Because it has Fire type. I don't really think it's that basic, but it's cool. Houndoom is a great Pokemon. I wish Mega Houndoom was a little more fun to use. The fact that it really kind of needs Sun, and most Sunsetters are Fire type as well. I don't like to have 2 Fire types in the team. Then again, it's Dark type. But still, it's not the easiest to use. It's definitely a good one though. Don't get me wrong. Mega Houndoom was cool. I love it. Anticipation? Stop shuddering, man. I don't have Earthquake. What are you talking about? You didn't just see it? If you guys don't know, Anticipation's ability. The ability, what it does is it warns the user when the opponent has a move that's super effective against the Pokemon. So my Earthquake made it shudder because it anticipated the super effective hit. Very confusing ability. I had no idea what it did for a very long time until I finally looked it up and I was like, oh, interesting. That's what it does. Either way, we defeated this Team Flare grunt, which I hope is actually the last one. And I think we can move on through here. Which way? This way? It better be. Oh, God, no. Oh, God, no. It was down here, right? Yep. And then we go all this way here. And it takes us to... Yo, this room is a lot bigger than I remember. Like, a lot bigger than I remember. Yo, we are going so far right now. Alright, Namaguchi. We literally went through all of that to go, like, nowhere. Don't look at me. What's in here? There's probably some items in here. Hopefully there is some items in here. Are you guys gonna give me the key? Huh? What? I've seen this kid somewhere before. So who is he? I have no idea. But he's obviously not in Team Flare. Let's get him, yeah? Yeah, that sounds good. Then I'll get him on the first one. Don't battle me one at a time. Battle me both together. I want to have a double battle so I have to battle you. Fine. I'll battle you both separately. I'll embarrass you both separately. You guys could have been embarrassed together, and it would have made everyone's life a lot easier and a lot faster. Because right now, we're spending so much time just bodying these fool. I was like, Thunder Wave? That's not gonna work. I'm a ground type. No, I'm not. I'm a Dragon Rock. Either way, Earthquake still comes through. We don't get fully paralyzed, And I love the fact they made the fully paralyzed chance in Sun and Moon even lower. That is great. And they also made the speed drop even lower, so it's good things are happening. Paralyzation is becoming less effective. Even Thunder Wave's chance to hit is reduced. It's ridiculous. They just said paralysis. Forget you. You're old news. Either way, we're gonna Earthquake again. This thing can't one-shot us in any fashion. Not even a crit Night Slash would take us out. Not even several crit Night Slashes would take us out. That was kind of pathetic damage. This should one-shot. I guess Drapion is pretty tanky. Yeah, that's what I thought. Drapion is a pretty bulky Pokemon. I actually want to get a Drapion. Drapion's a really powerful looking Pokemon. I obviously have one. I've completed the Pokedex, but I haven't got one obviously in this Let's Play. And I also haven't got one in the Nuzlocke. No, wait, what? This is the Nuzlocke. I haven't got one as a competitive battling Pokemon. And I want like a tanky one, because I feel like it's a pretty cool tanky Pokemon. Either way. Level 51. I think we're this is our strongest Pokemon now. I think we need to calm down. Tyranitar's getting all the experience. I think we'll switch it up. We'll change our lead Pokemon into, let's say, Lucario. We haven't seen much of Lucario in a while. Because Lucario only really comes in just to put in the finest and, like, just scare people. Oh, God. Don't battle me straight away. I wanted to use Lucario. This is why I wanted a double battle, guys. Just so we could get it over and done with real quick. Oh, well. That doesn't matter. Alright. Alright. We're going to go for the Dragon Claw, as every single time we've gone up against a Fake Out. Making the plays. And that's kind of rude, man. Taunt, as if I was going for anything but Drag. I literally don't have another... I don't have a non-attacking move. Sucker Punch? Dude, why is Taunt Sucker Punch a thing? It's not even that good of a set. I mean, it's kind of smart, but I mean, you get one shot regardless, so what does it matter? You might as well have gotten 2 attacks up on me. Either way, Bishop is here. That's a threat. This thing has Steel-type moves. You know what it's time for? It's time for our good pal Lucario, who hasn't seen any action in a while. I've missed you, buddy. I've missed you, Cobalt. It's been way too long. But you're finally back. And hopefully you're not going to get one shot by this thing. I don't think you can. Iron Head. Yeah, we quad resist that? Maybe? I don't even know. Bishop is a very powerful Pokemon, so it might have. And we're going to Power Punch, which is unnecessary. But it should OHKO. It's 4 times super effective. It's, adaptability Lucario. Of course, Mega with the massive attack. And we do one shot. It's good stuff. It's good stuff. So we're going to switch Lucario into front position, because we haven't used Lucario in way too long. Look at this beautiful man with his locks flowing in the wind. The wind inside the building. Weird, but whatever. And we receive some money for winning, as always. Alright. Let's have this conversation real quick. You guys done talking to me? Just I get it. There's an ultimate weapon. We don't want to deal with it. Route 10. And then there's like this like, yeah, I get it. I know where to go. It's okay, Connor. That was probably something I should have read in terms of story. But all they're saying is that something happened. The Geosense Town is tombstones of all the dead Pokemon and blah, 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 blah. What am I doing here? I'm switching Pokemon in my bag, because that's how things work in this game. Pokemon. Lucario, take the reins. Actually, I'm actually surprised. I thought Tyranitar surpassed Brute Root, but I guess not. Brute Root's level 52. Alright, now where do we come from? Where are we going? I have no idea. I think we're going down after this person. Yeah, I'm not going to take that. I'm not going to take the other platform that we can go on without battling the person, because they think it'll send us all the way back, and we don't want to go all the way back. Manectric. What a threat. We're going for the Aura Sphere. I could go for the Power Punch, but I think this thing is power, so we might want to be a little bit wary of what it in Bone Rush. What am I talking about? We have Bone Rush. This should one shot. It shouldn't even need the second swing. I'll just throw one bone. I mean, it's a dog. He's going to run away and go after the bone. He's not even going to worry about coming back to battle me. Ooh, just kidding. We need 2 bones. 2 bones. So Manectric is a proud Pokemon, and it needs 2 bones before it actually cares about running away. Either way, we did take it down. And what's the next Pokemon? It's going to be a Scrafty. Threat? Question mark? We're going to Aura Sphere. I think we can one-shot it with Aura Sphere. Power Punch might have been a smart play previously, but again, Power Punch doesn't boost Aura Sphere. And after 1 Power Punch, Aura Sphere is still stronger than Power Punch plus 1. Math. Guys, Pokemon is math. Level 50. We get another level 50 joining the higher ranks. Cobalt is here to destroy stuff. Look at that. Whoa, look at that attack. Why is our attack a strong? Wait, no, I think attack is normally its strongest stat. I think it's Special Lucario that it's a little bit weaker. Special is normally stronger, then it Mega Evolves and Physical becomes stronger. Yeah. And that is how it works. I always forget because I run a special Lucario. Just because I love the Aura Sphere, man. It's almost like injustice to me if we don't run Aura Sphere. Oh, please don't tell me I sent all the way back to the beginning. Where is this going to take me? We're going to find out. Oh, to the item. I like that. Hyper Potion. We didn't even need that. We got plenty of our own. I don't know if it was worth all the quote-unquote backtracking that we may have just done. Alright, one of these will take us... Hold on a second. If I go this way... No, bad idea. I was going to say he can't battle us, but then I saw this plate that we just stood on right there that sent us all the way back to where we started. Alright. If you don't mind... Can I talk to you like... Nope. I was going to try and talk to him at that angle and see if he'll battle me like that. But the game said no. Team Flay, Grunt with one Pokemon. It's a Golbat. Remember that episode of Pokemon Generations where that Golbat got destroyed? We're going to relive that. We're going to Ooh, no, we can't relive that. We can't hit him for anything. Okay, we're switching out. We are switching out. Nessie coming through. Use that Ice Beam. I mean, we can hit him. It won't do a lot. Like, Bone Rush literally does nothing. And then the other two are quad resisted, so they kind of effectively do nothing as well. Mean Look. I love how I switched out and then it used Mean Look. Like, Mean Look isn't priority over switching, which obviously kind of makes sense. Acrobatics. We'll eat this up. It does good damage because, of course, Acrobatics is a really strong move. But this Ice Beam should kill it after the Rocky Helmet damage. And it does. Good work, Nessie. I love using Lapras, man. Like, one of the Pokemon I'd love to have in real life is definitely Lapras. Just because he's such a cool Pokemon to like, just ride around on. It's literally a boat, man. It's so cool. I love it. And actually, let's make that the common question of the day. If you could have any one Pokemon in real life, what would it be and why? So, while I say Lapras is amazing and I'd love to have it in real life, I don't think it'd be the one that I choose. I'd definitely choose something that could fly. That'd be kind of cool. Like, I mean, you could choose like a quote-unquote dog of a Pokemon, which is cool. Like, I mean, if you guys don't know, Jolteon is one of my favorite Pokemon. But I don't think I'd choose Jolteon to be the Pokemon that I have because, I mean, it's just a dog that shoots electricity. Well, as cool as that is, imagine having a Charizard I can fly around on. That'd be kind of ridiculous. Either way, we're here against this Toxicroak. They have two Pokemon. We're going to Bone Rush. It should KO. It isn't bulky. And I feel like Bone Rush is a move that can miss, and we've never missed it yet. So I should be really careful about that. Especially against something that does have a super effective move for us. Except Sucker Punch is not that move. We eat that up. If only we had Justified, but we didn't have Justified, period. Dude, everything... Oh, that was a crit hit. I was going to say everything's a two-shot for Bone Rush, and then the crit explained everything. But regardless, we probably would have hit the third time. I think 3 is average. The average, like, you know, the number you can expect to get. Either way, Tyranitar is gaining more levels, catching up to Brute Root as fast as he possibly can, and this thing stands no chance. Get Aura Sphered into Oblivion. Like, just watch this. Destruction. I love that animation. It's such a great animation. I cannot complain in the slightest about the animation. Either way, we are kind of making our way towards the end of the episode, which is kind of been full of some boring battles, I guess, but we are running out of time right now. We're getting towards the 30-minute mark. So we're going to wrap it up. We'll try and grab that key. We'll see whatever this teleportation, whatever this head like, leads us to this door. And that's going to have us go up to this lady. We'll battle her. We'll get the key from her. And then we shall probably end off the episode. You're talking about Mega Evolution and stuff like that. And you're going to battle us. So I should be reading these things. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to rush because I don't want this episode to be full of boring stuff. But that may or may not be inevitable at this point. Either way, Lucario is here. I would love to go for a Power-Up Punch, but I'm not confident it will one-shot. So we're going to go for the Aura Sphere. We'll definitely outspeed this thing. There's no way Houndoom outspeeds us. We have legs. I mean, he has 4 legs, but I mean, look at the size of our legs. Like, look at those thighs. They're massive. Because thighs are all that you use to run. Either way, Aura Sphere comes through, again with this beautiful animation. And goodbye, Houndoom. Again, like, I would have loved to Power-Up Punch. We can just, like, you know, get those mad boosts. But, oh, yo, we can Power-Up Punch this thing. We can Power-Up Punch this thing. But we're going to Aura Sphere again. Because I don't want to waste any PP for Power-Up Punch. Which doesn't make any sense because I'm not going to be using it that much. But still, words. They came out of my mouth. We got to go with it. You know, you can't go back on your word even if you say something stupid. We get level 51. And we're making levels pretty quickly right now. And we want to learn Heal Pulse. That'd be real meta if this game actually involved double battles. And it's quite interesting, right? That the official battle format for competitions is double battles, and yet you have next to no double battles when playing the games. It's quite strange. Solar beam? I would love to, but you don't have chlorophyll, so we're not going to be using the sun anytime soon. And we'll just stick with Petal Dance. And something like Nessie, 3 Pokemon gained a level in that one battle. From that one Pokemon. Either way, we beat the girl, whatever her name was. I didn't read it. Ding, 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 you did it. The victor goes the spoils. Here, an elevator key for you. I read them. Of all the things that I'd read, it was the least important thing. So we got the elevator key. Petal Grant lies. Blah, 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 blah. It's a mysterious ability that even scientists like us haven't been able to really decode. What do you think will happen to the world if we fuel the ultimate weapon with something like that? So basically, they're just explaining the whole idea of like, oh, bringing life, giving life, Xerneas, you know, the deer of awesomeness. And how can I get back? Is there a quick way? Oh, I think this is the quick way. No, it's not. No, please stop. Have mercy on my soul. How do I get back? Is there a shortcut? Is this the... oh, this is the shortcut. Yo, okay, so we made it back to the elevator. And I think it's about time we end this episode, but we're going to jump into the elevator first. We're going to go downstairs and then we're going to end it off. We're going to go to basement floor 2, and I think it's literally just... that's the end of the like the main thing of the floor. But we're here in basement floor 2. We're about to make our way down towards whatever's at the end of this hallway. But you're going to have to wait till next episode to find out what happens. Either way, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, be sure to hit that like button. And of course, if you want to see more episodes just like this one, especially the next one featuring what happens after this, as well as what might end up being our legendary encounter, make sure you hit the subscribe button. And finally, I want to thank you guys for watching. And until next time, I hope you have a wonderful day.